It's August, and this is one of the busiest months at Universal Orlando. So in today's video, I'm getting you prepared, everything you need to know, what's happening around the parks this month. Let's do this. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Krystal Palace, and happy August. This year is flying by, and as you can tell from my backdrop, it is the start of spooky season in the theme park world. So today we are going to be going over everything you need to know, not just Halloween, but a lot of things are changing this month at Universal, and I want you to be aware if you're visiting in the coming months. So let's start off with some closures. I would like to start off with a moment of silence for Thunder Falls Terrace. It's closed. It's gone. It's gone with the wind. Fabulous. Thunder Falls in Jurassic Park is now closed. That is because it is going to be transformed into a full-service restaurant next year because Mythos in the Lost Continent will be closing. Now, I'm on the hunt to find my new favorite quick service spot in Islands of Adventure, and Circus McGurkus recently updated their menu again, and I'm really interested because they have a lot of different options and they expanded their kids menu as well. So I want to check this out next time I'm in Islands of Adventure, so stay tuned for my review on the updated Circus McGurkus menu. I don't think it'll be able to replace Thunder Falls because it's not really like the healthy food options, but it might be something to eat because I do struggle a bit with finding some good food options in Islands of Adventure. Quick service food options, I should say. I won't lie to you guys. That's why I love Thunder Falls, because I got a rotisserie chicken salad or a rotisserie chicken. Something that's different, not just like your hot dogs, your hamburgers, your chicken fingers, pasta, but we'll see what this full service restaurant's like when it opens in Jurassic Park. We also had another closure, but then they reopened that I was sad about, but then they actually magically reopened. So, as you know, the Lost Continent is being completely demolished and torn down. Pretty much everything is closing. Poseidon's Fury is being torn down. Everything. So the restrooms in the Lost Continent, this is very weird and niche, but the restrooms in the Lost Continent were honestly my favorite restrooms in Islands of Adventure. They were never that busy. They were big and they had amazing air conditioning, like blast of air conditioning that would actually make you cold in there. And they closed, but then they reopened. So I don't know what's going on here. Honestly, if I were Universal, I would just keep them because whatever this land is going to be, it's going to need restrooms anyway, right? So maybe they're going to build around it. Who knows? But as of now, they are back open. It was a false alarm, everyone. We're still good with the best bathrooms in Islands of Adventure. You gotta stay hydrated. My backdrop might be spooky season, but I have not changed my water bottle yet. That will be in the next video. So if you're visiting in August and you're going to Islands of Adventure, just beware of that construction in the Lost Continent because there's a lot of it going on, a lot of walls, and we can expect in the coming months for that to only ramp up. What do you think is coming to the Lost Continent? Let me know your predictions in the comments. I really can't believe that they tore down Poseidon's Fury completely. I mean, I guess I could expect it, but I thought they were just gonna kind of use the facade and put another ride in there, but nope, they are completely wiping it out, taking it down, and something brand new is gonna come. Speaking of closures, the Hot Dog Hall of Fame has also closed in Universal CityWalk. This is to make way for Joey Fatone's Fat Ones. So now Hall of Fame is closed and Burger King Whopper Bar. But we can expect Five Guys, which is replacing Burger King Whopper Bar, to open this month. I'm sure they want to get it open before Halloween Horror Nights because that would be really great. Post HHN meal, some Five Guys burgers and fries. And then same thing for Joey Fatone's. I would imagine they want to get it open for Halloween Horror Nights crowds. But we'll see when that one opens because the Hall of Fame just closed in July. So not that much time, but it can't be that hard to transform one hot dog shop to another hot dog shop. So we'll see. Maybe that'll open this month too. And you'll have to stay tuned to the Krystal Palace because of course I will be getting a hot dog and I'll let you know how it is. I actually love hot dogs. I know a lot of people don't, but I'm like the biggest fan of the hot dog eating contest that happens every year at Coney Island. I'm Joey Chestnut's biggest fan and I just love a hot dog. So I don't know. I'm always open for a new hot dog place to open. A pretty surprising ride closure is happening in August that I really wasn't ready for. Your last chance to ride Fast and Furious Supercharged is August 16th. And I know. I can hear the cheers in the audience already, but a lot of people are excited about this. This was one of the most controversial rides in Universal Orlando. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, but it was widely hated amongst Universal fans. But I always thought you should at least give it a chance and go on it. If it was a short wait, I would ride it like that. It was one of those rides, but now no more. It will be permanently closing August 16th. So I hope you were able to get your last rides in for the family. But this was pretty shocking because it was supposed to be open throughout 2026 and close in 2027. But Universal just kind of like randomly was like, hey, get your last rides in because Fast and Furious Supercharged is closing on August 16th. And I was like, oh, okay then. I mean, I'm glad like I got to say my goodbyes, but it was kind of, they were supposed to be closing next year. It was supposed to be open all throughout the year. So what does this mean? My first initial thought was, maybe this means Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, the big giant roller coaster that's opening next year, is ahead of schedule. Or it could just mean that, with the HHN logistics, Fast and Furious Supercharged is a house queue for Halloween Horror Nights. And usually they close the attraction to refurb it during HHN time. So maybe they're just like, let's just close it altogether. But I don't know why they wouldn't have thought of that before they announced it was closing in 2027. So it's a little fishy. Not sure which one it is, but I will say that Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, the roller coaster, the track is almost complete. They are seriously working on that thing like crazy. And I think that's going to definitely be open by summer of 2027, unless they have like a major delay. But they are really working fast and furiously on that thing. How many times do you think I'm going to say that between now and when that coaster opens? Probably a lot. Drop your predictions in the comments. Now, park hours get a little funny this month because of Halloween Horror Nights, with summer coming to an end. Up until August 15th, you can expect Universal Studios Florida to be open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., Islands of Adventure 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Epic Universe 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Beginning August 27th, Halloween Horror Nights starts, and Universal Studios Florida will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday. This is a huge change, something that you need to know if you're visiting, especially if you're not going to Halloween Horror Nights. 8 a.m. and a 10 a.m. start is completely different. If you are late and you get to the park at 10 a.m., you only really have a few hours because the park closes at 5 and they will kick you out because the Halloween Horror Nights crowd's coming in at 6. On Halloween Horror Nights event nights, these Islands of Adventure will stay open until 9 p.m. This is probably the most important time of the year if you're visiting, that you need to check the park hours every single day of your trip because they vary completely. Every day could be different depending on the week. So make sure you have that Universal app downloaded. You can connect to the free Universal Wi-Fi to use it and check those park hours. It feels weird that I'm sitting here. Usually I have like McDonald's hotcakes when I'm recording these videos, and I'm sad. I'm sad I don't have them. Okay, but now for some fun events happening in August. Summer at Universal will come to a close on August 10th. This means things like the Jaws overlay and the Steven Spielberg Museum / tribute store experience. The Mega Movie Parade and Cinesational will end for the season as well on August 23rd. Is it just me, or did this summer just like seriously fly by? I feel like the Mega Movie Parade and Cinesational just came back and now it's ending already. But that's because of Halloween Horror Nights. They don't run that parade and the show during HHN season. But it will return next year. On August 15th through the 16th, UOAP nights are back in Universal Studios Florida. This is a free event for pass holders. It's like a nighttime park takeover, but if you don't already have a reservation, unfortunately, they're sold out. But if you do, it's gonna be on August 15th and 16th. Universal Studios Florida closes at 7 p.m. to the general public on these 2 event nights. Speaking of pass holders, if you're there for UOAP nights, Pass Holder Appreciation Days begins on August 15th and runs to September 30th. Here you'll get a special giveaway. They haven't announced what that giveaway is just yet. You could save 30% on express passes. You get extended UOAP lounge hours. I love this. This benefit is so good, especially during Halloween Horror Nights season. You get an additional 10% off mobile food and drink orders. Super nice. All you have to do is make sure your pass is linked to your mobile order when you're mobile ordering food at Universal, and they'll just take an additional 10% off. Love that. And you get some exclusive food menu items at select restaurants. And I think that's it for all the events happening in August. So thanks for watching today's video, guys. Bye. I cracked myself up. Of course, we can't forget about the one, the only Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights is back starting August 28th at Universal Studios Florida. Happy Halloween season. I'll have a whole video covering Halloween Horror Nights, the houses, the scare zones, the shows, the stay and scream, which has changed. There are a lot of changes this year for HHN, so I'll have a whole video coming out probably within the next week on everything you need to know for Halloween Horror Nights 2026. So be sure to subscribe to the Krystal Palace, give this video a thumbs up if you want to check that out. But for right now, here's what you need to know about Halloween Horror Nights beginning at the end of the month, even if you're not visiting. So Premium Scream Night is on August 27th. That's why the park will close at 5 p.m. that day, even though HHN doesn't start until the next day. This ticket cost $450. It's a lot. Okay. So, but believe it or not, it's actually sold out. So you can't even buy a ticket for it on the August 27th date anymore if you want to. But that's happening on the 27th. Halloween Horror Nights officially begins on the 28th, running Wednesday through Sunday until November. And also, before August 28th, Unmasking the Horror tours actually start at Universal Studios Florida on August 21st for the 3-house daytime tour. So if you're doing that Unmasking the Horror tour, which seems really cool, you get to go into the Halloween Horror Nights houses during the day and get to see like really cool details that the Universal creative members work on all year long. Special things like, did you know every year they hide a different animal or creature in each of the houses and you can see them? Or the fact that they have these like red buttons in some houses where you can press and like a special effect will pop up. Things like that you learn on the Unmasking the Horror tour. And you can also expect in Universal Studios Florida for the Tribute Store to open on August 25th. The Tribute Store is great too, because if you're not ready for a Halloween Horror Nights just yet and you're thinking about getting the ticket, you could check out the Tribute Store, as it's kind of a way to ease into Halloween Horror Nights and see the vibe of it. This is open all day in Universal Studios Florida, so you can check it out whenever you like. Also, the Red Coconut Club is in Universal CityWalk, and that is free to enter. This year's theme is an alien invasion takeover in a Midwestern town. And it's really cool because it's free to enter and it's fun for all ages. So you don't have to be 21 and over just to go in. It's a family-friendly environment. But of course, it does have bars and drinking. So if you want to go there with your whole family, grab a drink, have your kids dance and play and have fun, you could do that too. But it's just really cool theming in there. It's kind of like a tribute store vibe. They always go all out and it's a really cool experience. And Epic Universe is pretty much status quo. You can check out the new nighttime shows, A Celestial Good Night at Park Close. But that's it for now. I can't wait to get back into the parks, especially for Halloween Horror Nights. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Universal content, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the Krystal Palace, and let me know when you are visiting the parks next. I'll see you guys in the next one.